A giant step for the Sochi 2014 Winter Games. The Olympic torch has just been taken on a spacewalk for the very first time in history as part of the longest ever torch relay. Lindsay France witnessed the unique moment from Mission Control and joins us live. Lindsay, a remarkable scene of feat. What was the mood there? How's everybody feeling right now?
Well, it's a very exciting thing to watch live here, because what we're actually getting to see right now is down on the floor, the engineers are essentially walking the cosmonauts through the steps of making it all the way around the International Space Station with the torch in hand. Also, it's important to note here, if any of the viewers out there have noticed, the torch is modified. Obviously, it's been tethered very securely to the cosmonauts because no one wants to lose that thing into outer space. I'd like to know who they may have voted to go after that thing if it actually gets loose. It won't. But so right now, the cosmonauts are being walked through how to safely make it all the way around the ISS. It's again, Oleg Kotov, it's his fourth spacewalk, and Sergei Ryazanskiy, it's his first. And of course, he gets to be part of this, which is amazing. Now, of course, the torch has been in space before, once for the 1996 Olympics, once for the 2000 Olympics, but this time in space, it's actually going on a spacewalk. It's not just inside of a shuttle or inside of the ISS. So it was a big moment here when we actually saw the torch come out of the hatch, attached to the cosmonauts, and make its appearance out in space. This symbol of unity and sportsmanship being seen all over the world. And what's just really interesting is to see all of the people here actually talking them through it and how they're communicating. It's an amazing thing to see. Now the torch has a couple more days left on the ISS before it heads back down to Earth with a 3-person crew on a Soyuz spacecraft again. And so it's then going to rejoin this historic relay to Sochi for the kickoff in February of the Olympics. Now, just to give everyone an idea of what's going to happen after the walk takes place, obviously they have very serious cosmonaut work to take care of. So they'll be building a platform for a high-resolution camera on one of the holes of one of the workstations out there, and then they'll be relocating a foot restraint to help in future spacewalks, and also deactivate an experiment package out there. So they have work to do after this takes place, but of course this is the first job of the day, is taking the Olympic torch on a spacewalk, and it is it's slow going, but it definitely is fun to see. And so of course keep watching this space for more on the Olympic torch as this relay continues, whether it's Twitter, on your mobile devices, on television, on your home computer, etc., etc., etc. But this is the place to see it. So we will be bringing you all of the live developments of the Olympic torch right here on RT.
Lindsay, are you excited, as all of us are, to see what's happening behind you there in Mission Control?
Absolutely. In fact, when I'm not live, I'm taking pictures with my camera phone, as is everybody, just because it's so amazing to actually be part of this and get to see it on these huge screens right here at Star City. Not only do we see it on the huge screens, but we can hear the engineers talking to the cosmonauts and hear their responses come through the microphones back to these guys. So we're actually seeing this all happen right in front of our eyes, and it's like nothing I've ever experienced. It's an amazing
we're
thing.
All jealous. We all want to be where you are.
I just wish that more people could be part of it.
Absolutely, but they are, because we're going to show them a quick live pictures here. Just to remind our viewers that they've been watching that first walk out of space with cosmonauts there in the ISS, taking that Olympic torch relay out into its first spacewalk ever in history.